I'm kind of sitting on a weird angle because I have the light coming in and it's heating up my camera too much, but I wanted to go through and show you guys all the products that I've hit pan on, and I feel like I have a decent amount here. Usually if I have pan on something, I'll focus on it until it's finished off, or I'll toss it into a project pan or a seasonal challenge until it's completely finished. So I don't necessarily hang on to a bunch of stuff that has pan. And by the way, in case you were curious about anything about this look, I'll have a get ready with me video filmed with me doing this look. If it's already posted, I'll link it up in the cards and in the description box down there for you, but if not, it should be up tomorrow. So anyway, I'm going to start off with one of my favorite products. I've finished off one of these in the past, and this is my second one of these in the full size. This is the Nars Laguna bronzer. I really love this product. I feel like it looks really great on super fair skin tones. You can build it up to a decent amount, but you can also shear it out quite a bit. So this was a first product. I also have a blush here from Benefit. I've actually had this blush around for quite a while, but I hit pan on it, I think it was last year, and I just haven't went back to it to finish it off yet. But this is the Benefit Box Blush in the Hervana shade. This is a really beautiful, cool toned color. It does have some purple and some pink and some peachy tones in there, but the white swirls in there do lighten it up quite a bit, and you can focus more on the deeper colors over here and not so much of the white if you have a medium skin tone or a darker skin tone. But I have hit pan right in the center there. That was a bit of a surprise when I used it the last time. So really beautiful product. I definitely recommend you swatching this one out. I have my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette here. I actually had this in a Project 10 pan. I've actually had this in 2 project pans, actually. I remember clearly now. So I have pan on 2 of the shadows in here. I have pan on Foxy right in the front. I was trying to finish that one off in a Project 10 pan like a year and a half ago now, but it just has a tiny little bit left down at the bottom there. And then I also have pan in Pistol here. Decent amount of pan. I really like Pistol and Verve. Those are probably my 2 favorite shades in this palette, but the rest of them really don't have a ton of progress on most of the shadows in there, so I should probably work on that one next year. The yellow shadow that is actually on my eyelids right now is a shadow from Makeup Forever. This is the shadow here, and I do have 3 of these shadows. 2 of them are different colors. I have a purple one and an orange one, but this is the only one that has pan. I think this is shade number 2. It's called Brilliant Matte Yellow or something similar to that. These have since been discontinued. Makeup Forever has brought out a different line of eyeshadows and a different formula, so if there's something similar that I can find, I'll link it in the description box for you. I really love this shadow. I've been wearing it for years. It's probably getting to the point where I should probably throw it away or toss it at the end of 2018, but I'm going to try and get a little bit more use out of it. I actually included this in a new project that I'm doing, a new series. It's called Speed Dating My Single Shadows, so check that out if you haven't. It's kind of an interesting take on getting some more use out of your single eyeshadows. So anyway, there was that one. I have a color corrector here for underneath the eyes. This is from Tarte. Right here, this is the Tarte CC Under Eye Corrector. I have the one in light to medium, and this one is it's not cheating, but it's kind of a gimme product because I just went straight down into the product and hit the bottom of the pan. It's a really nice creamy under eye corrector. It does a nice job. It's not too dry for under the eyes. Some of them tend to be, but that one's a really good one. I also had this product here. This is actually in a current Project 10 pan that's going on right now. I kind of just pumped the brakes on this one, and I'm probably not going to touch it before the finale, but this is my Maybelline Color Tattoo in Tough as Taupe, and I actually just use this one for the eyebrows. So I don't know if you can see in there. I don't have very much left. If I was actually using this product, it wouldn't take very long, but I'm just underneath that line. I don't know if you can see there, but pretty good progress in this one. It won't take long to finish this one off. I have another bronzer here. This one's actually in a current project that's going on right now as well. This is from the Forgotten Loves project pan. I'm doing that in collaboration with a couple other girls. I'll link that video down in the description box as well, but this is the little deluxe size of the Park Avenue Princess bronzer. This one initially just has 3 grams of product, so not a ton, but as you can see, you have a little sneak peek of my progress. as of this point. I have a couple weeks left, and then hopefully I'll have the majority of this product finished off. I have a highlighter here. This one is the Balms Luminizer, and I have had to repress this one, but I have hit pan since I repressed it. So as you can see in there, it's doing pretty good. This one's gonna take quite a while to be finished off just because it's so intense and pigmented, but this one is in my products that I want to finish off before the end of 2018, so I'm really hoping, I have my fingers crossed, that this one can be finished off before the end of the year. Another eyeshadow, this one is from Burberry. This is their sheer eyeshadow line in number 9, Rosewood. This is such a beautiful shade. This was my very first Burberry eyeshadow, and as you can see in there, I just had the tiniest little speck of pan, so hopefully this one can get some more use out of my speed dating my single shadows. I'm hoping that'll help me get some more use out of my singles. I have a blush here from MAC, and this one, it's kind of like a duo product. It's a blush and highlighter. This is the MAC Flower Fantasy Face Powder, and even though this one is a little bit broken at the bottom, I did hit pan on the highlighter portion of this compact here. Hopefully you can see right there, I did use up a large majority of that highlighter, and then it did break, so there was just a really thin layer right up against the edge. You can see the pieces would line up right up against that edge, but I'm hoping to finish off the rest of the highlighter in here, and I'll probably just back to MAC this. I haven't touched it in a very long time. It's pretty, but it's just getting up there in age. Another MAC product, this one was exciting for me. I just barely hit pan on this not too long ago. This is my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I have finished off one of the paint pots in Nubile in the past, but I've never owned Painterly, so it was really exciting when I hit pan on this one. So that is what the pan in Painterly looks like. So I've cleared out a decent amount right here along the edge, and it's really thin along here, but the product is pretty full on this portion down here at the bottom. So I'll probably have this side cleaned out in the next month or so. Another highlighter here, this one is from Lancome. This is the Dual Finish Highlighter. This is their Multitasking Illuminating Powder in 01 Shimmering Buff. And it just has the slightest little fleck of pan. I'm not even sure if you're gonna be able to see that right there. I did post a photo on my Instagram when I hit pan on this, but I'm very happy about this one. It just came out of nowhere. Obviously, I'm just working in the center, but I just dab my ring finger in there and I apply it with my finger. So it was kind of a shocker when I hit pan on that one, but I'm very happy about that. I'll probably try and finish this one off in 2019. I have a MAC eyeshadow that's been taken out of my large palette, and I put it in with my quad that I take traveling. This shade right up here at the top or bottom, however you're seeing that. And that one is Blanc type. It is a matte squared. I really enjoy that shadow for blanking out the lid. If I'm really just tossing something light into the crease for the day, I'll use that one just to brush it over the lid. It's so buttery and smooth and blendable and insanely pigmented. It's a really great shadow. I do recommend that to anybody that has a fair skin tone, especially if you have neutral undertones. It is perfection. A contour product here, or I guess you could call it a blush, either one, depending on your skin tone. But this is in my current Project 10 pan that's going on right now. This is the NYX HD Blush in Taupe. A lot of fair girls use this as a contour. That's how I've been using it. I think this would be way too deep as a blush, but that is where I'm at in this product. I've kind of pushed the brakes on this item just because I'm trying to finish off the Park Avenue Princess bronzer from Tarte first, but I think I'm pretty close on this one. It shouldn't take too much longer, and it should be finished off within the next month, maybe 5 weeks, and it'll be out of here as well. I have a cream shadow here from e.l.f. This is one of their long-lasting lustrous eyeshadows in Soiree. This is such a beautiful product. I really enjoy this one. I've had it around for a while, so it definitely should have pan on it for as long as I've had it, but if I don't start using this very soon, I'm probably gonna have to declutter this one, even though I have a ton of progress on it, so it'll make me kind of sad, but it's such a beautiful color. It's like this shimmery, moussey whip texture, really beautiful, and I think they have like 5 or 6 other shades of this product. I have my current pan that palette going on. So obviously I do have some pan in my Lorac Pro palette. I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek of where I'm at right now in this palette. That is where I'm at so far. I've been working on this palette for 2 months. My 2-month update on this palette should come up very, very soon, but I have pan in 7. If you look really close at the center of Nectar, I do have pan as well, but I'm probably going to film my update video for update number 2 probably tomorrow. So this is pretty close to where my progress is going to be on this palette for the next update. I have 2 ColourPop Super Shock shadows here. This first one, this is Fringe, and these are getting to the end of their life. If I don't reach for them soon, I'm probably going to have to declutter these. I think ColourPop Super Shock shadows are only supposed to be good for 12 months, and I've definitely had these over the 12-month mark. So that one was Fringe, and I also have this one in I Heart This. This one is definitely getting a little bit firmer. It's not as moussey of a texture anymore, but I have hit pan on the bottom of that one as well. As I was editing, I completely forgot to add in my other MAC eyeshadows. So this is one of my MAC palettes. I have pan on Shroom right here on the left. I also have pan in Naked Lunch. If I flip the little insert over, I also have pan on Club, Coquette, Sumptuous Olive, and also pan in Satin Taupe right over here on the far right. I have my Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. I used to take this one traveling all the time. This was a constant in my makeup bag, but I really enjoy the original one. I did have the second one, but I did give that one to my mother. I only have pan in one of the shadows here. I have a lot of pan in Naked 2 actually, so that one, I really enjoy this palette, and maybe I'll try and toss this into a Pan That palette or a project for next year for 2019, but very happy with my progress on that one. And then the final item, this one only has pan because I did scrape out some shadow and put it into like a Frankenstein shadow. I took some shadow from this one and I mixed it in with my shadows from Pan That palette for 2017. So this is a little duo here from Clinique, and the one that I have pan on is in Sparkling Sage. This one is a super shimmer from Clinique, and the pan that's showing in there, like I said, I took it out of this one and I repressed it into an entirely different pan of shadow. I mixed it in with another eyeshadow and made this like slate minty blue gunmetal color. It was really pretty, but I finished off all the shadow that's missing out of there, so I thought that that one would count. So the sun's still trying to come over, so I think I'm gonna go. That was everything. Those are all the products that I've hit pan on. I really appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully there'll be more items to show you in the next update for this. But anyway, that was it. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.